Hey guys, Deactrals here, and today I want to show you guys how to install 4 different mods. Now you can watch this video if you want to install one of them separately, or if you want to install all of them. But yeah, basically these mods include the, very funny meme script, Helixscript, which basically just allows you to kind of ragdoll around. It works in cutscenes, it's very funny, it's pretty funny. That's all this is. You can move around. This will also interfere with one of the other mods, but as you can see, Shinra Tensei, there's Juggernaut mode. You can do a lot of kind of very cool things. There's like, I'll give you guys a link in the description to not to download because the creator actually said not to, and I love that guy, so I'm gonna respect it. Just search up Helixscript on YouTube and you should find the video. It demonstrates all of the capabilities and mods if you don't already know. For the second mod, obviously the best mod menu in my personal opinion, Menyoo mod menu. Basically do whatever the hell you want here. It's kind of crazy. Also has the spooner effect. Next mod is Addonpeds, which basically allows you to do any peds you want, with the only limit being what others create or what you create. If you create, only limit is the scope of your imagination. So Pain Diva Path. This is Pain from Naruto. And the reason I paired it with this is you guys probably saw at the beginning of the video, Shinra Tensei. The second mod is basically 2 different superpowers in one. So the most common one though is Psychokinetic. It's not actually Pain's mods, but it's kind of very similar. Basically, like, you can fly. And if you guys want a video on like the controls and learning how to do it, I'll make you guys a video on that. But basically I can fly silently. It's very awesome, and I just learned it, or I didn't just learn it, I learned it a while ago, so it's very useful. So of course you can teleport. This mod, it just basically allows you to just wreak havoc on this world, and when this guy exits his car, I'm gonna taser him. That's burning. I'll get this guy out of his car. Get out of your car, sir. Oh well, I think he's gonna die. Is he still alive? He is still alive. Look at this guy. He's a oh my god. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I think 5 is electrocute. Yeah, this guy's a bloody legend. Anyways, by the way, you can teleport anywhere. Just to show you guys some of the powers of this mod. Those are basically not the biggest ones, but like also Shift X to move things. And this mod's pretty powerful because you can basically scale the world in a few seconds. This is max speed, and you can teleport wherever you want as long as it's loaded. So we just loaded this, and of course we've loaded over there because we've been there. And you can just teleport back and forth since we've loaded those both bots. It's very fun to do and very overpowered. Let's say the cops are on you, just yeah. No, I'm not in Los Santos. I'm not in the desert. I'm in Los Santos now. Okay, and yeah, you can basically just wreak havoc. Now, the mod that's specifically made for Pain, it has a voice line and everything, is this mod. Basically, Shibaku Tensei. He says it in the game. Basically in the anime, he just like turns everything into, it's like planetary devastation. He just turns everything into a giant ball and drops it, which is, devastating, of course. Yeah. Before I go to the installation part, some of the favorite things I like doing is, doing the, anime, like, and then, like, punching the crap out of it. Come on, it takes a while. Boom, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, I got the cops on me, don't worry about it. Cops ain't gonna do nothing to me. There it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the installation. Alright guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the mod installation process. This is going to take a while and it requires focus and attention, so I highly recommend that you guys start paying attention here. Do not make any mistakes, basically. First thing I want you to do is get to your desktop and we'll begin step 1. I want you to find the location in which GTA 5 is located, and so that we can put the mods in the folder and integrate them with the game. Now the way you can do this is find where you actually open the game up, and for me that's on my desktop, but it can, basically be anywhere. What you want to do here is go here, right click, and do open file location. If you have the Steam version of Steam, I believe you can go ahead and just go into Steam and right click and then open the file directory from there. But for the Rockstar version, you can just right click on the program itself. So once you're here, it's going to look a little bit empty and not going to have all of these things here that this one does. That's when we're going to open up our folder and install all the mods at this point. You might want to pause right now and install all the mods on screen. Once you've installed all of these, but you don't really know what release means and what like release v1 means. So go to the description and open up all the tabs and links. It will be missing the Helixscript link. So, you know, because I want to like support the creator, so you're gonna have to go to his page and go to his description and download it from there. It's all safe. And once you've done that, you installed all the mods, place them all here in WinRAR. You don't have to extract them, you don't have to do anything like that, just, you know, have them here, okay? Now, what we're gonna be doing is I highly suggest that you install all of these mods into one folder first, so that way you know what's going into your mods folder, so that you know what to take out when you don't want them anymore. So I have a folder called Mods When Online. Ignore this folder. Okay, this folder does not exist, okay? You're gonna put here in this folder everything that you're gonna put in the directory. So what we're gonna do here is first Menyoo stuff. So when you open up the Menyoo folder, you'll see that all the files that we move into the main folder are here. So we only need the Menyoo ASI and Menyoo stuff, and we're gonna put that into the mods folder. Next thing we need is the script folder. In this script folder here, and in the script folder, what you're gonna do is open up Psychokinetic, and you're gonna put everything in here into this folder. Okay. After that, you're gonna open up the release without the v1. This is going to be the native UI. Drag that in there. Make sure you install the latest version. And that should be it for now. For the scripts. Now, we're going to move on to Scripthook 5. And this is very important. So go to bin, and as you can see, we're only going to install the DLLs. The reason we don't install the ASI is because this is the native trainer. We do not need this trainer. We installed Menyoo, which is, in my opinion, significantly better. Now, next thing we need is the Helixscript stuff. So, let's go get those. After this, we'll move on to the scripts. But as you can see here, all of these move into here. Very simple. He made it very easy for us, guys. Next thing we're gonna need is the, like I said, I want to go back to the scripts folder. You need to add scripthook5.net. This actually has nothing to do with the scripthook folder. I don't know why I said that, but, you know, scripts folder, not scripthook folder. What you want to do is only move a select few files. So we only need, really, the .NET ASI, which is this, the .NET 2 DLL, and the .NET 3 DLL. I don't know why there's a bunch of these files here and we only need to install a few of them, but for whatever reason, that's just how it works. So we're going to find these two scripthook dots and then one ASI file, which I believe is this. And no, that's the INI. This is the ASI. So basically just these three files, and the way you can tell between them is these ones have a cog in them. Basically all the files that have a cog in them, move them, which should only be two. And one of the files that only has like this very clear page, blank paper, you want to move one of those into here, okay? Very simple. So at this point, you should already have all of these here, except these do not put in mods folder. Again, for the Addonpeds, I am going to give you a demonstration, but you don't really need this right now. I'm pretty sure it's only case to case, and it was only for me, so. Let me go think what to do next. I completely forgot about the steps thing. This is like step 2, kind of. But, yeah. So, you can kind of close out of these. Just window them. Except the mods when online. So, what you're going to do now is just move all of this stuff in here. Okay? It might take a while. Pause this video and come back when you're done with that. Okay, so now that when you're done moving all of these things here, what I want you to do now is make 2 folders, okay? Call it mods and scripts. Now you're probably thinking, oh, why are my mods in the mods folder? Do not worry about that right now. Just you know, just be cool with it, alright? For the scripts folder in here, do not create this actually. You already have it. You already created it here, so do not create this. It already has everything you need, okay? So as you can see, it's actually missing quite a few things in the scripts folder, and that's because it's here. This is where all of the files are. So I will help you guys out with this. For the scripts, just move it in here, and then I'll tell you what else to add. So for the ped selector and stuff like that we didn't cover, I'll show you guys. So for the mods that we missed, release v1, okay, these files here, these need to be moved to the scripts folder, along with the Addonpeds stuff. But the Addonpeds is very, very confusing, so we'll get into that one later. And you might actually benefit by watching a different tutorial for that one, because I'm not the most experienced. I will try to give my best effort tutorial on it, but, you know, it's not going to be the best. Like, I explained it very, very well. He's a very good guy. So yeah, now that the scripts are done, what I want you to do is copy, drag and drop this update into your mods folder. Or no, do not do that. I want you to right click and press copy, or Control C once it's highlighted. Double click on the mods folder and either Control V or paste. Okay, now do not wait, don't do it yet. I want to tell you, this will take some time. The mods folder is pretty big. It's like 50 gigs, I believe, somewhere around there. 47 gigabytes. It's gonna take a while. Okay, do not worry. This will temporarily add 50 gigs to your installation folder. If you do not have that amount of gigs yet, I highly just clear up some space. You can install those things later, because we're gonna be removing all of that junk. Okay, so pause, go ahead and do that, and come back. Okay, so once you've moved your update folder into your mods folder, again, it's going to take up a lot of space. I will teach you guys how to clear that out right now, okay? So you're going to go into the update folder by double-clicking, double-click x64, and then go into DLC packs. Everything here, it's going to say like all of these things here, okay? It's going to pretend this is in the mods folder right now, okay? It's going to say all of these. Delete all of these, okay? Make sure that you are in the mods folder when you're doing this, okay? We are editing the mods folder update, okay? We are editing this one in mods, okay? We're not deleting the stuff in the update folder in the directory. We're doing the one in the mods. So update here, DLC packs. As you can see, there's nothing here in the mods. Mods update folder, mods update folder, mods update folder. Not the update folder in the directory, the update folder in the mods, okay? Now, what we're going to do here is, once you've deleted all of them, we're actually going to replace it with we're going to start doing the Addonpeds, since we've basically installed every other mod except Addonpeds. So what we're going to do with the Addonpeds here is we're going to open this up. And don't worry about that spray in the background. You're going to open DLC packs and move the Addonpeds folder into there, okay? This might take a while as well. Come back when you're done with that. And you're going to go ahead and move back to here to the main directory. So you can just click on that. And for the scripts, you want to double click on this. Okay, I just want to let you guys know this. When a folder says, when there's two folders with the exact same name, you most likely have to open it. You want to move the ped selector DLL here. Okay. Now, the vars and the edit, as you can see, we're just going to move those in here. So we're going to do this. So you left click on the vars, so you hold control, you press and hold control, and then you left click Addonpeds editor. Once you've done that, press left click, hold, drag, and drop into your main folder, okay? So as you can see now, we have Addonpeds editor.exe and Addonpeds vars.xml. Now what we're going to do here is, if you do not have OpenIV installed already, go ahead and install that right now. I'll give you guys a few seconds. Just install the regular OpenIV from the website. I'll also leave a link in the description for that one as well. Okay, so now that once you've had OpenIV installed, make sure you give it all the right permissions, and so that you don't really have to run in administrator mode, and it just will allow everything to be a little bit easier. So open up OpenIV, and it doesn't show for me, but when you click on Grand Theft Auto Windows, okay, so as you can see here, it tells me what to, like, basically find it in, right? So what you're going to do here is you're going to go to this PC, and you're going to find where your GTA 5 is located. Now, the way you can do this is actually go to the folder that you were just in with a GTA 5 in it, and look at the top here. You can actually locate where it is through this little compass, okay? So what you want to do here is following the compass. It's in my D drive, in my games, and it's right here. Now, the reason we don't see all the other files is because it's only seeing files. So what you want to do here is left click, make sure that it's white and highlighted, and then select folder. Now, what's happening here is that OpenIV does not have access with this folder, and you need to, like, give it administrator rights. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it up in admin mode. Again, if you don't see the screen, do not worry about it. Just go straight for it, okay? So as you can see, you should already be at the screen if you didn't get that error message saying that there was running out of admin and stuff. Okay, so this may look very confusing. It does look a lot different than the folder, but do not worry, okay? They're just different colors, okay? Things I want you to do. First thing, click on edit mode, okay? If it says, like, something about ASIs and installing them, install all of them except the camera, okay? Now, as you can see, it's basically just an advanced version of the folder kind of manager. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. What you need to do, alright, and this might get a little bit finicky, but you want to go into your, I believe this one. I'll just check real quick, guys. Never mind. Okay, so go into your mods folder, go into update by clicking these drop down arrows. Okay, then you see 64. Go down in that data, and then Addonpeds, right? And then you're gonna see in Addonpeds this DLC.rpf. You're gonna open this up, okay? And you see peds.rpf. Now this is where you're gonna add your peds, okay? Now you're gonna go ahead and while you're there, there's going to be a folder inside of that that's called, inside of update, called update.rpf. Now, we don't even see these RPF files. This application allows us to see it. Okay? So, once you're here in update.rpf, you're going to go ahead and open, Okay, so once you guys are here, what I want you to do is basically do not close out of any of these diagonally. And you'll see at the bottom, update the RPF. It should be in the same mods folder that you're in right now. You're going to go ahead and click on the drop down arrow there. And you're going to go ahead and open up common and then data. Okay. Now you're going to press on it on here instead of the drop down arrow so it's bigger and you can visualize it a little bit better. Scroll down until you see XML text. And then you're going to see DLC list. Okay. You're going to right click it and then you're going to do edit. Scroll down all the way to the bottom. And what you're going to do here is you're just going to go ahead and copy this. The top one here. And you're going to press enter to create a new line. You're going to paste it. Okay. Once it's pasted, you're going to replace the name that is here. Right. You're going to replace this name with Addonpeds, all lowercase. Okay. Okay. Once you do that, save. Okay, and that's all you got to do there. Okay, now click on the update arrow, that on update RPF in mods folder, down arrow. You're gonna go back to peds here. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and go back to our install folder. See mods when online. We're gonna add the pain. Okay, now as you can see here, the Superman and Vito Mafia guys, those are the default characters that are added. Okay. Now, there's a very big difference here, and you kind of have to keep this in mind, is that there's a difference between streamed and not streamed, like, add-on peds. So, all the peds that you can add on are either streamed or not streamed. Now, the difference is, I'll give you guys the difference once I know the definitions a little bit better. Alright guys, I'm back, and basically, if the add-on peds folder, if the folder with the ped in it has a folder, then it is streamed. If it doesn't, it is not streamed. So as you can see, all of the folders from the install place, these do not have any folders, so it is not streamed. So you're going to just basically you throw all of these in there, okay? Now, If you're doing this from the WinRAR, because that's where you installed it and it's not working, put it to a folder first, okay? Once you have that in there, close out of that so that you can just see everything in your mods directory. And go back here, okay? You're going to go ahead and open up the Addonpeds editor as an admin mode. And as you can see here we are, okay? So what I'm going to teach you guys is you're going to add a new ped. And name it whatever ped you have. So for me, that would be Pain Diva Path. And ped type is a male. Or choose dependent on whatever you want. So obviously Vito's a male. Superman's a male. Is streamed false. The reason we're doing false is because it does not have a folder with it. Okay? And then you're going to click on add ped. Once you do that, you're going to right click, left click, rebuild. Okay? And then you're going to close out of all of these. And that should be it, folks. Some troubleshooting errors that you might have. One, Psychokinetic mod, the menu doesn't open. Psychokinetic mod is a very, very, very finicky mod that only works sometimes for some people. If you're having that issue, I highly suggest just like completely reinstalling it. Now you're asking yourself, how do I completely reinstall the mods? Well, for one thing, that's at the beginning of the video I mentioned that the best thing that you can do for, you know, having to reinstall all your mods is, as you can see here, like just putting all of your mods into this folder, and then like all of the mods here that are named by this, delete. Just by doing that, like it makes it so much easier to find the different mods, because like you don't want to delete any like game files that are important, right? So like just by deleting, like figuring out what mods are in there that you don't want, just by doing that, you know, you can delete them a lot easier and make sure that you don't delete any like very, very important game files, okay? And as for OpenIV, once you've done that, you're gonna have to remove the scripts folder and the mods folder. And you should be fine after that, I believe. Once you remove the mods and scripts and Menyoo and everything in here that's in here, delete, and then delete the mods and scripts, you should be fine. Go ahead and reinstall everything a different way. And that's basically it. That's the best way to troubleshoot GTA 5 modding, in my opinion, is just by reinstalling all of the mods themselves. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm sure that there are plenty of you guys who are having issues with this. I know I did. Please leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to help you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.